Alright, hello and welcome to yet another no-name MAME game. Today's no-name MAME game is Seizure. Yeah, I don't know what, that's happened to me like 3 times, so I've been opening up the game and then it just says da 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 da, and I have no idea what it's saying at all. So let's, what? So we're playing a rudimentary shoot 'em up. You might not be able to tell, but the enemies are in fact shooting, was that good or bad? I think that was bad, but I honestly cannot tell with this game. Also, there seems to be no sound whatsoever aside from like horribly garbled. Yes. Like I was saying, horribly garbled whatever that is. And also, you might not have been able to see it in the beginning, but the enemies were shooting tiny little shots at us. Are those like birds? Did they trap birds in little cages so when you shoot them, then the birds are escape? So the birds are escaping and then giving their own little spiel, but then they run out of oxygen and die. So that's actually really tragic. Thankfully, the bird cages seem to be gone. Good lord, that's actually really terrible. Whoa, what? Oh, okay, so I pressed the second button and everything got slow. Is this like some sort of slow motion mode? I'm trying around and so you did then how does the slow motion work? Okay, so I'm pressing the second button, not happening. I'm pressing the third button, not happening. This, man, some of these 81 games, and I did see the time, they're just incomprehensible. I have no real coherent idea of what's happening. I did not even... is this good? Bad? What? Why did I die? Did I just run out of fuel? Do you get fuel by destroying stuff? Oh my god, okay. So we're on the name select screen, right? You press up and down. Nope, no dice. You're only going left and right. This kind of reminds me how for arcade sticks you can get the gates that are like... Shizbot. You can get the gates that are just left and right. And uh-oh. Okay. So as you see, it's the connecting hyperboloids for rub, but I don't see any hyperboloids button. What is this? Come on. Oh, I see. It's there. Why in the name of... Okay, let's just focus on this for a second here. So there were 3 shapes at the right side of the name entry screen. One of them's a triangle, one of them's a connecting hyperboloid, and the other one is a square. Why are the shapes there and you can't select the rub on the bottom? And okay, why anything? Really? Why is there a giant cyan border on the bottom? Why is there a fuel bar at the top? Why is there no music? Why is there that horrendous voice garbled giggly glark? Why did Century Electronics make this? When was Space Invaders made? So many questions this game just asks. And I'm not in any sort of position to answer any of those. I don't understand this game. And quite honestly, this is kind of what I wanted when I jumped into Let's Play a No-Name MAME game. I wanted to like play a bunch of these games that are just seemingly incomprehensible. That have like, you play it and you're like, what is this cow? That's what I want. Maybe the sparrows give you... Oh, that's it. Yeah, so sorry for not noticing that. I'm pretty sure you've been noticing that and yelling at the screen for a while now. But the sparrow cages when you release those poor sparrows from their utter confinement, then you get more fuel. Was that sparrow giving me a little freestyle just because it was so happy I released it? Alright, and then now we're fighting the disembodied clown heads amongst the solar nebula as we try to get to the space circus so that we can sell our space cacti to the... Am I out of bullets? What is... What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look, okay, so the bottom of the bar at the bottom of the screen that says energy, apparently that's your shot energy, and once it gets too high, you can't shoot. It's like your ship has an overheat gauge. Why? I don't know. And apparently if you run out of fuel, then the boss just abducts you. Just because. Just because. Now we only have one big question. What zone am I now? Oh wait, maybe that's supposed to happen, and that's how you get to the next zone. What? I can't understand what's happening. And then the enemy shots are like practically invisible. They look barely like they look exactly like the stars, and you can barely tell them apart. Granted, I think that's somewhat realistic of how spaceship battles would actually play out in space. I mean, I don't think you'd be able to tell. I mean, I'm pretty sure the aliens wouldn't shoot nice, happy blue laser beams at you so you could tell all the time. But still, it's a little jarring. This game... Huh. That's what it is. I wonder what happens... Oh, no. Blank screen. You can have a blank space for your arcade. I mean, blank space for your high score name. Wow. I don't know. I mean, I've played some incomprehensible games throughout this entire series. But... I don't know. There's just a couple weird things about this game. Especially those, like, weird symbols at the name entry select screen. Like, why can't you just select the space thing next on the bottom? I guess it really just goes to show you just how far video games have come and just what's become standard nowadays. Well, on that note, this cat's got a scat.